I've got way too many custom dolls that I haven't been showing you. Coming up after this. Okay, when I make a video, sometimes I play afterwards, or sometimes I have to make pictures for Instagram. So that's kind of what these are. A lot of them you might not have seen. If you don't follow me on Instagram, it's toohunky on Instagram, you might not have seen them. If you haven't seen my videos before, then you probably haven't seen any of this. Or maybe you follow me on Instagram and haven't followed me on YouTube. But there are a lot of things that I've been playing with, and I used to do them all in videos, but you know, I review them, I fix them up a little bit here, and then I think of improvements afterwards, and I take pictures on Instagram, and then even after that, I might pick up something and add a little bit more to it, and that is what these are. So let's go through. I know you've seen some in the thumbnail, but let's take a look at some other ones. Okay, let me put on my glasses, and so much to talk about with these things. So, Barbie Color Reveal Mermaid series. I never color revealed them or anything, but as soon as I gave you the codes and I showed them, I put this doll on a WWE body, which is probably debatably one of my favorite doll bodies of all time. It is very muscular, but it does make especially dolls like this look like goddesses because they look, you know, supernatural. And with this dress that I did in an opening, it was the perfect fur color. You would have seen this if you followed my advent calendar reviews, because she did try on a lot of the advent calendar stuff. So I love her. I love this pale skin. This is the Lana WWE body that you put it on, or it's like the Made to Move body, the very first Asian one, purple top. I don't remember. I didn't like Made to Move bodies. Made to Move bodies have definitely grown on me since. Is it too late for this? Dana? Is that her name? From Barbie and the Rockers. I brought her home. I cleaned her up. If you saw that haul video, you might be upset that I want to rebody her, but I love what her hair looks like now. I washed it. I put a hair clip in it. I dried it. I changed her earrings to the Barbie Color Reveal calendar, advent calendar, and I love that. And I have to find maybe a head donor. Maybe I'll put her back on her own head. Her legs are so sticky, though. Those bend and snap legs are not a favorite of mine. Frankie, right here. Let's show you Frankie. She ended up wearing her earrings. I did destroy her top. I guess I did. I don't like it anymore. I tried to remove the sticker because part of it came off, but when I tried to take the rest of it off, it didn't go good. It doesn't. There's still a little bit of glue left. Some of the stars came off. It looks worn in that area. I love the shape of it. I think I'd rather just make my own. I think I might have to venture into sewing and make these 80s tops that are, you know, so coveted. This is the Frankie that I got. I unrooted her hair, and this is the first time that I actually took out the stubble on hair. With Slate here, I kept the stubble in, and I like it. Her stubble did not look good. She did not look healthy with that stubble left in, but the bald head looks much more Frankenstein, so that's cool. But anyway, thank you, Brian and Veronica, for sending me this extra one that I could use these Creatable World wigs on. They fit on bigger heads, Monster High heads, and I guess there's all kinds of other dolls, Cave Club heads. Any heads that are a bit bigger than the Creatable World look so much better with their wigs on, and you can't even notice the plastic cap. And I thought this also would make her look ethereal. She's got the Color Reveal Christmas calendar top on, which I love. And yeah, I mean, those are Frankie earrings if you ever saw. I took the stickers off of those too. I know this is sacrilege, but I wanted to enjoy these toys so much more. I mean, it said rockers on it, and they were kind of peeling off on the corner, and I thought it would just look better to have the nice 80s blue earrings. Creatable World glasses on her. I think these are Monster High pants. Yeah. So that's her. This is one of my favorite one-of-a-kind creations, and I hope you've checked out my video of how to put a hard color reveal head on a Barbie body, because that I do have instructions on how to do that. And this is a Millie head. I love this pixie cut. I think her face looks so great. I love the skin tone on this Barbie. And the reason I'm showing you her now, because she is old, but she is, I think she's my favorite Barbie that I have, because I don't have to deal with the hair. She's more like an action figure, which of course, well, not of course, but I like more. Less to deal with. She has the WWE body. She is wearing the Looks skirt with the WWE top. So they used the exact same material, and I did talk about that in the video. I brought out all my WWE clothes to compare the clothing together, and I had to put Barbie in this total new sporty dress. She's got these boots on. She looks great. I love this pixie cut Barbie, though. Every time I look at her, it's like she's so old-fashioned yet modern, and of course strong with her WWE body. You might have seen my recent videos on action figures with dolls' clothing on. There's lots of incidences of that here. This is I think when they made this fashionista, that they were trying to make a head for Ken's 60th birthday to make it reminiscent of the original Ken. I think that is what they were going for. He looks kind of like a Russian bodybuilder to me now, with this Max Steel body, and I'm fanatic about Max Steel action figures right now, so I've been collecting lots, and hopefully you've watched that video where I have all the crazy characters putting on different outfits. They have different head connections, so sometimes I have to use the other bodies, like with old retro Kens. So here is Derek. Sorry, Derek. Derek and the Rockers. He is from the same collection, I think, as the Dana that I had there. Anyway, I love him, and I had to dress him up in modern clothes, but the modern clothes that I was dressing them up on, in the video, I don't think this is the outfit that I finished them on, or I dressed up other dolls. So this might be the first time, if you're not following me on Instagram, that you have seen these two. It always bothered me that Ken from Barbie and the Rockers had rooted hair and Derek didn't, and like I said before, I don't like rooted hair. I don't like rooted hair, that's true. But the reason I don't like rooted hair is because it's too short and it just stands up and gets all messy. Different scenario for the long rooted hair. We'll get into that soon. But these molded on, less for me to deal with. I love these very 80s, 90s outfits that I put them in, so very reminiscent of their time, using a molded on hair to make him match. And I gave them instruments, took a picture of them, put them on Instagram, but I can't bring myself to take them out of these clothes. I think I've switched up his outfit a little bit. I love these colors, and so cool. It's making me appreciate these 90s fashions that are out now. I like more 80s than 90s stuff. Make me more happy. More Barbie Color Reveal mermaids. So, and in these newer fashion packs. And I have taken some pictures of these ones, but I never put them on Instagram. Maybe I will look through my phone and bring them up and put them out again. I did take a picture of her, which is the best one that turned out. Let's see, her. She is definitely my favorite after this ethereal one. Because, come on, when do we get long, beautiful red hair like that? Here is the curly haired one. Her hair is out of control, and I did have fun matching them to these modern fashions, and yeah, it's like I found the perfect outfits for them. I mean, kind of like rainbow high. Their hair matches their outfits. And let's take a look at these two. This isn't much of a custom. I took out his hair and I put him in this vest, but it's like this outfit was meant to be. It looks just so good together. He looks like such a rocker. These sunglasses came with this vest in the fashion pack. These boots, man, they're my favorite Ken shoe so far. He looks good. His hair is a little kinked out, though, I had to take it out because it was pulling in places, so I had to make it look as good as possible. Mermaid Ken on the Superman, Batman, Barbie body, and it looks so good. He is definitely one of my favorite now. Shaved sides, plastic, long white hair. The hair goes, the hair gets out of control and static and stuff, so I might pin it back. It doesn't matter. I want more of them. I'd love to see what he looks like with it unrooted. It's the same head sculpt as that Max Steel one that I showed you that I did. I'm very curious to see if they changed the mold or that they just put the holes through the top of the molding. I am curious to see that. I would like to see that. I will do some reroots on some dolls. I have to experiment with that. Did I say that already? I'm not sure. More Disney dolls. Brought this guy home, washed him, put his hair in a man bun, and I had to put him in a plaid shirt. John Smith, right? Captain Smith. And yeah, he has to be a favorite. I put him on a... Did he come on this body? I can't remember if I swapped. Oh yeah, I had to put him on this body. He would have come on a different body, or maybe his body was destroyed. I don't even remember. For some reason I put him on this body, and maybe he had molded on legs or something, but love him. He is so cool. Has to go on that kind of body. This is another one. I didn't have to rebody him, but I put him in natural clothes. I guess this is the Beast. He cleaned up. I showed him in my last video. He had a spot on his face that actually just washed off with soap and water. A little bit of articulation with him. So yeah, I love these old Mattel Disney dolls. These are all Mattel mashups, so this is great. I love this look. She's got some Barbie BMR 1959, a little black skirt. She's got the purse from the Barbie signature Barbie style doll, and put on some glasses. She is the villain from Wonder Woman, and Kristen Wiig doll with the glasses on. I love how she turned out. I put her on a WWE body because I wanted to give her this articulation, and she was this yellow skin tone that is so hard to find, which is another one. I can't believe I didn't show this one. Where is that piece of silver? Oh no. Oh, here it is. This was a WWE dress, and it had this trim on it, and I hated it because it was a little, see how it has these jagged edges? It kind of had those jagged edges, and I thought that it was sewn into the seam, but it wasn't, and I detached it, and I actually have taken out some embellishments on a lot of the WWE clothes, and they turned out so good. This is my new favorite little black dress for Barbie or the WWE. She is the ambulance lady. I forget what you call that. She's on a petite body, and her face is just so beautiful. She was on the yellow, a little jaundice skin tone that some of the dolls come with, and the WWE dolls, they made the most. So I have so many bodies that I have available. So every time there is this doll with this yellow skin tone, that I am so happy because I get to put the head on somebody, and because she is such a pretty doll, I was excited to do that, and I did that on my own after I reviewed her, and then I fixed up that dress, and she looks really gorgeous in that little black dress. And we've all seen Max Steel before in those other videos, and I've talked so much. Man, I talk about, oh my goodness, there's more. Oh yeah, stay tuned to the end for these last two. I hope you will like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you next time. Okay, this probably is my favorite creation recently, and I call her Clicker. And because she came with, where's that head? It's right here somewhere. This 90s, early 2000 Barbie just wasn't as classy as Barbie has been before and after. That period of time was a bit more tacky. I know, I'm sorry. I apologize to you 90s kids that love them so much. Where's my Barbie? But there is this sophistication in Barbie's makeup and paint and design that it's just... I know. Also, I mean, drag queens are really big right now, so maybe people still love this kind of makeup, but it's too much. And the Barbie Style website isn't a great example of what I think is current and what I think is natural looking. And I mean, this outfit belongs more on that doll, but I was just putting the stuff together. But we're here to talk about Clicker. Speaking of Barbie Style, the Barbie Style jacket. So I had this body, and it had articulated knees, and I really quite liked it. And I loved the ASMR of this. It's from a dog. It's a dog doll, and she has too many layers, and I don't think it's going to work. Her hands clap when you press this, but I love this clicking sound. That she's supposed to congratulate her dog or something for this playset that it came with. But I thought about the new Looks dolls and how much I love them and how much they look so much classier with the smaller heads. It just makes them look more expensive. And it's so surprising. Skipper looks so young on the little dolls. You put her head on this bigger size doll, and she looks like a teenage fashion model. Or even older. She looks like a European fashion model with the green hair. She just looks so cool. Her eyes are sparkling so much. I don't know why that is. Is it the pixelated paint? Anyway, I love how this turned out, and she is my new Clicker. I'm going to call her, instead of Skipper, I'm going to call her Clicker. And yeah, she looks like a teenage fashion model. I definitely have to use her all the time for pictures on Instagram. She is... I don't know. I don't know how your body obviously transforms what your head looks like. And the green hair, it was just, she's from the Camping Fun, I guess that's what it's called, the camping series that I do every Friday the 13th. And it was just one of the dolls, and I remembered that the skin tone would be in there, and I looked at all my Skippers, and I saw this head, and I put on these green shorts, which are one of my very favorite pieces of Barbie clothing that I have. A leather vest and t-shirt doubled with a leather jacket. She is so edgy, and look at these shoes that I put her in. Awesome, awesome, from a little petite fashionista in one of my recent openings too. So cool. This guy, I shouldn't have showed you. Slate. We all need to see more Slate, don't we? He's wearing a WWE tank top. I never liked this top. It looks great with him. This guy, he's a little too much. He's a little space alien. I forget when I dressed him up. I was doing I guess I was doing the action figures, and I had this extra body, so it's probably a 2000s articulated Ken body, and the skin tone is the same. This is the same skin tone as the Superman, so very common with the signature dolls. The Black Label Caucasians all have this skin tone, and then very few dolls, but the new Barbie Looks Caucasian, not this guy. He's got these very, very rare invisibility boots on and these weird vests that come in the fashion pack. And I put on WWE sleeves, but that's probably too much. All right, enough foolishness. Oh, see you next time.